Oh my god. There goes that dingy gene again. Hey guys. Okay, so I was gonna kind of come on here and rant about things. And it's not even a rant. Like, I am so blessed, you know. I am happy. I am secure. I am safe. I am, surrounded by, you know, spiritually, I'm surrounded by God and angels and my G and everybody, and it's like I appreciate and know how blessed I am. You know, I just feel like I should be living my best life by now. I'm 55. I I want to be financially secure. I don't have to worry about money, where I can help my kids. They don't have to struggle, I feel like I went through the fire, so, we could have this awesome life, and I could, help my kids, because, my kids, even though they're young, they, already been through, like, a lot of struggles, and, I want to help them so they don't have to struggle. I want to, help people in general. I love helping people. It's like, I feel like that's my passion. But, and I help people whenever I can, even financially, even I don't have a lot of money, but, if I see a homeless person standing on the corner out in the freezing cold or the total hot or whatever, I always keep like a couple dollars in my purse so I can easily grab it. My daughter's got used to it now. At first she used to get annoyed because, it could be kind of dangerous, like, because usually you're on the street or something, and it's like, okay, give this guy money, and, it's like, be careful. Don't die getting these $3, but anyways, I always, go up to the nearest dollar to help with charities. I always, try to help someone if they're upset. I try to talk to them and help them. And I love doing that. And that's kind of why I'm doing this YouTube. I'm hoping that I help you guys. But, and I know everything takes time and work and, everything, and divine timing, you guys hear me bitch about that all the time. So does God. He's probably sick of it too. But, yeah, I mean, I just want to be living this new life. I want to be excited to wake up every day, not just content, I don't want to be content. I want to be happy and free and live my life instead of just being content with my life. I mean, I used to live in survival mode. I don't feel like I'm in survival mode anymore so much, I feel like I'm pretty good, but content mode, and I don't like content mode either. I want to be living. I want to be happy. I love to laugh. I love just the adventure of life, and I just feel like I don't have that right now, and I'm trying to kick my own ass into gear to, to fire me up, and I'm doing things I enjoy. I'm doing my best, but it's just, so I'm curious if anybody else is like that. Is this just the place we're at right now? I don't know. So I'm gonna do this rant video. I'm gonna put it up, but I just want to put it out there. I'm curious. Am I the only one that feels this way? Does anybody have advice on what I need to do to get there? Because I've been doing everything, I feel, I do feel like, I've been channeling more. I've been getting like today, for instance, for random reason, I told you I get a lot of messages from, my spirit team. I get by songs, music. And they used to always play that song, in honor of, oh my God, my memory's going to go. Candle in the Wind, And I just randomly this morning started thinking of, I never really figured out why they would play that song for me. I didn't feel like, I actually at one point I thought, was I Marilyn Monroe? Because I think she died like 60 something, and I was born in 70, so I was like, I guess it's possible, but I didn't really feel it, so I don't think I was Marilyn Monroe, but I just randomly today was thinking, why do they always play me that song? Because it says, you died too young, and when you died, like, basically the news, just humiliated her after her death by, talking about, all the bad stuff. And so it just, I guess I channeled this, that, they just told me that, that was in a past life where I was basically killed young, really young like that, before, my time, and then made out to be, and I wasn't, shown in the light that I should have been shown, basically. So I guess that was a past life thing. So it was nice that I felt that, and I got that. And I do feel like I'm getting more these days. I wrote a really good song. I gotta mess with it a little more, but I wrote a new song. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, I wrote a new song yesterday. It just felt right, and I think it's gonna be a good one. What else? But yeah, I'm doing things. I don't know. I just feel like I should be further along, and I don't like confusion, and I wasn't, I think a lot of it has been blockages from, whatever's going on between me. Like, there's a lot of warfare in regards to me and my soul, I believe. And I know that has caused delays in my life. But in my S's life, I think he's been on like the same path as me. And that's another thing. Through music and telepathy, I talk to my soulmate. And but I have yet to meet him in this life, and that's another thing I'm getting really upset about. I would have thought I would have met him by now. So, S, if you're out there, hurry the hell up. Okay, because oh geez, because I feel like we're supposed to do something together. We're supposed to do something together that makes a big, that helps a lot of people. I don't know in what regards yet, but I know that I feel it, and I don't know what the holdup is. I'm just saying this, but that and just a lot of stuff. It's it's hard, you guys, and that's why I want to build this community, because I know I'm not the only one going through these things. I mean, there's so many people that have woken up, recently, and I know I'm not the only one with questions. And you hear readings and things, and they're saying, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. You get your hopes up and da-da-da, and nothing happens, and you're just like, what the fuck? So, and I know it's a process, and I'm not mad at God, because I know there's things I don't know, you know. I don't know it all, and I know there's reasons for everything, and I know there's a timing for everything. And so I'm being patient, but I'm also not. Because I'm also, I mean, I'm happy, I'm content. So I shouldn't be complaining, because there's people out there with struggles. I don't know if you guys seen the recent tornadoes that hit Texas and Oklahoma, and just took people's homes. And I believe the Texas one from last night took some lives. And we have a high tornado warning today, I guess, which right now it's sunny and no clouds, but I guess that doesn't mean much. A couple hours, but anyway, so fly. Yeah. So I just wanted to get on here and talk, basically. So you guys, like and subscribe, join a community, leave a comment. If you are struggling with this, please leave a comment. It's nice to know I'm not the only one, and maybe it's nice for you to, I'm really good at giving advice for other people, just not so much for my own self sometimes. I mean, I know what the advice is, I just don't always listen to it, Hey, I'm stubborn. I am a little stubborn, I will admit. I know, I am stubborn. But, yeah. So, let's talk. Leave me a message. Let me know I'm not the only one bitching and moaning out there. And please put your prayers out to the people that have suffered from these tornadoes. I keep saying, you guys, and from a year ago on my videos, like, that was back in 2025. This world is shifting, and a lot of shit's gonna happen. So keep people in your prayers when you see these things happen. Send them love, send them your prayers, because there is a lot of tragedy out there. I heard something about a shooting or something at the White House last night, but I know Trump and everybody's safe. I don't think anybody got it. Well, I think like one of maybe his security got hurt, but I believe he's okay. So, he or she could have been a woman. So, just live your best life. That's all we can do. Try to do our best. Stay positive. Send light out to, love and light and prayers out to, anybody you see that's going through a hard time, or have lived through these, had their home taken or anything, and these tornadoes. That's crazy. I can't imagine, I can't even imagine having your home 1 minute and a tornado comes and, like, you have no home, you have all your stuff just, flying all over, you don't have your, my heart, goes out. I definitely saw that and sent out my prayers for God to, send them love and healing, and, yeah, just can't imagine. There's just, there's just so many, you notice the weather is getting crazier. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think the tornado alley has kind of shifted, because it seems like places that didn't so much get tornadoes before are like, I mean, we're in a hot spot. Like, I hate having to go in the basement. It sucks. And yeah, it's not fun, but I mean, I'd rather do that than be safe than, you know, lose my life, or, you know, my kids or animals or whatever. But, you know, it seems like just everything has gotten more crazy, and not just with weather, just with the world, you know. So, you know, stay positive, don't watch the news and all that crap. What's this guy doing? Am I like sticking out, or? But yeah, I'm just kind of going on and on here, huh? But yeah, just, you know, don't watch the news, don't fixate on the news. You know, I did that like back in the day. I used to, especially like Trump's first presidency, when there was just all that drama. All I did was watch the news, and I just get so mad and frustrated, and I was stressed out all the time and anxious, and you know, not worth it. You know, who knows? Only God knows what the plan is. So just don't watch that crap. Don't pay attention to all the bad going on in the world. I mean, you know, just pray for it to get better. Ugh, see, it's so humid. My hair is just like, blah. But, okay. Well, I'll end this because I'm going on. But I think I am going to make a short too. I'm going to pull a card and make a short for you guys. Pull an angel card. I think we all need one today. Or at least, well, I don't know if you all do. I hope you don't. But anyway, sometimes they're just motivating, you know. Okay. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for listening to me rant. And leave me a message if you have felt the same way. Okay? Or need help. Okay.